Yesterday was absolutely amazing. We saw how much team camaraderie and morale could carry a team through a game.
We can't be happier than enough. Like, we're on cloud 9, I guess.
So I think we can use the momentum of beating them to be able to roll into another win against Velocity today.
For today's games, it's definitely going to be the Curse versus CLG matchup.
I don't think Curse is very strong as a team right now.
Coast able to take this one out versus Curse.
For CLG, got to play to win, be ready to catch somebody because they always split push.
It is actually do or die time right now because the losses are mounting.
Curse and Velocity remain at the bottom of the standings.
The strength of Team Coast, in my opinion, is Silent Spark. And today we're just going to bring our A game.
I don't think we've ever been nervous going to Vulcan, and we're 1-0 against them this season.
Today we play Coast and Curse. We've lost to both of them before.
Well, hopefully we can grab more Barons.
And today we're playing CLG. Like, we hate losing to CLG. And I think we'll win today.
The first thing that goes through my mind is we're going to have a long game.
The rivalry and the intensity that comes with those teams playing each other is unmatched.
Welcome back to Week 5 of the North American League Championship Series. I'm Trevor Quickshot Henry, alongside Sam, Kobe, Hartman, Kensler. And today we have 6 huge games coming your way, starting with Curse taking on CLG. But before we get to the matches, we have to talk about yesterday's action, starting with the comeback kids, Cloud9.
Yeah, after being down in kills 15-3 at 25-minute mark, Cloud9 came back to beat Vulcan in just over 54 minutes. And that had to be one of the most exciting games of the summer split.
Yeah, it was definitely something that nobody was expecting. And while the TSM fans were not entertained by their result, Team Solo Mid's bruises and majors composition was a first for the NALCS.
Yeah, that is a comp that needs to get off to a fast start. And like Reggie said in his interview yesterday, they knew it was over after they lost 4 members in their early rescue mission that went awry.
So speaking of fights, yesterday's Team Coast had Curse up against the ropes from the opening bell, and they knocked them out pretty early.
With that defeat, Curse now have as many losses this summer as they did for the entire spring split. They're going to need to start stacking wins fast if they want to have a chance at the playoffs.
So if you did miss any of yesterday's epic action, here's all the highlights.
The first game of the day kicked off with second place Vulcan taking on the fourth place TSM. TSM, with their highly unconventional, very risky team comp, got off to a very bad start.
ManCloud now joins the party as Smithy gets the slowdown. First blood picked up by Sona. Wild Turtle goes down. One in reply. Ignite is ticking. ManCloud manages to survive the potion, keeps his HP ticking away. A Yard one's dropped out, and Reginald is in a lot of trouble.
Flash you, baby. Show what's up. They don't cheat.
4-0. Vulcan go huge.
Vulcan would take the early 4-0 lead into their 9th win of the season.
Vulcan is just destroying everybody. That is the second ace within 3 minutes. Vulcan with a convincing victory.
24-minute victory for Vulcan. They took the strategy that TSM threw them completely in stride. They handled the Jin Zhao Annie lane perfectly.
We definitely did not expect that, and I think the first reaction was, that's kind of troll.
The second game of the day featured the first place Cloud9 against the rapidly improving CLG. But Cloud9 showed why they've been the top team of the summer. Perfect alt coordination locked down CLG.
Cataclysm goes down for the king, yelled by Jarvan. Balls is going to be able to deal so much damage, forcing Big Fat LP to drop.
And Cloud9 would secure the victory, improving to 11-2.
And this was the best game Cloud9 has played against CLG this season.
In the third game of the day, Dignitas were looking to pick up their 3rd win in a row against Velocity Esports. And what do you know, Dignitas finally secured a Baron.
Oh my God! We got it!
Dignitas systematically defeat Velocity to bring their record to 6-7.
Turns over to Inkaik. Red buff is ticking away. He should have a quick drop in 2 seconds time. He's going to carry on diving. Cutie Pie wants this one. Fate is up. Buckshot will be able to close that one out.
Called it before the game. That haircut's going to turn Dignitas' season around. They have to be happy about that. That was a very decisive one.
We got a bear in this game. Yeah, we got one. It wasn't stolen. We didn't lose anybody. We're very happy.
The fourth game of the day featured Team Coast taking on a Curse team looking to ride the momentum from their near shutout win against Coast in Week 3. but Coast dictated the pace from the start.
So Daydreamer gets hit up. He could go down quite fast. May not see Stranglethorns in this fight. The Baron may keep him alive. He goes down to Ignite. They have St. Vicious in their eyes, taken down by Mashme. Now on the chase, the tumble's in. It's only going to be a few shots, and he comes up with a double kill. Voyboy is the next in the eyes of Coast. He may try to direct them away from the base, but Shifter ports in with the Destiny, and it's Scion Spartan to pick it up with Wind Slash.
Curse's struggles continued, and Team Coast overwhelmed them for the win.
Mashme able to push him away. A few more kills. They're going to get a quick pause on the game. Why? It's going down so quick. The Nex is so close. They are unpausing it. They get a good laugh in. It's outside the screen. What's going on? The game is going to be over. Coast able to take this one out. A very well played game versus Curse.
Next up, a rematch between the Odd Bros. TSM could not be stopped, and they rolled over Velocity to even their summer record at 7-7, while Velocity dropped to 2-12.
It looks like TSM's able to manhandle the base on this one.
Congratulations to TSM going back to their roots, using those globals and the Bash Brothers to take home a win.
The top two teams in the summer standings battled in the last match of the night. The 11-2 Cloud9 faced off against the 9-4 Vulcan in what became an instant classic. Vulcan opened up a seemingly insurmountable lead, but Cloud9 would not go down for the count.
The focus on Nazuna. Can he keep himself out? The damage is gone for the AD carry, and it's going to be Sneaky coming from the back line. High to finish off the kill, and he picks it up with the blades. Suna now in the front, a little too sure of himself. The shutdown bounty going to Meteos.
And this is why you never count Cloud9 out.
With their backs against the wall, Cloud9 kept their spirits up, and they never gave up.
Oh, there's a barrel!
Oh, they hit Suna. There's the cleanse and the sash. When he gets hit up, that means the death mark is going to hit. He gets down. Balls hits him with one more Q. Balls goes down as well. The 1-for-1 retribution kill. The shutdown going over to elimination. This is going to be an obliteration fight for Cloud9.
And Cloud9 add another game to the top of their rapidly growing list of great comebacks in the summer split.
Cloud9 comes back from what looked like an impossible win and keep themselves on top at number 1.
Congratulations. Look at them. They can't even believe it. That was the most amazing comeback that we have seen in the summer split.
Your voice at the end there, that was an incredible game and an incredible comeback.
Yeah, it really was. Fun to watch.
It really, really was. And after an incredible day 1 of week 5, let's take a look at how the standings are. Floating at the top is Cloud9 with an impressive 12-2 mark, while Vulcan is 3 games off the pace in second.
In third place, it's CLG and Team Coast, with TSM just a half game back in 5th. Sitting in 6th place is Dignitas, while Curse is 2 games out of the final playoff spot. And finally, Velocity. They continue to struggle in their first LCS split, sitting down there at 2-12.
It's a tough position to be in. Today, we do have 6 more games on tap. Up first, it's Curse Gaming taking on Counterlogic Gaming, followed by Team Dignitas battling Team Coast, and thirdly, Cloud9 facing off against Velocity Esports.
After that, Team Solo Mid takes on Counterlogic Gaming, Vulcan squares off against Team Coast, and our final match of the day features Team Dignitas battling Curse.
And remember, you can predict the winners of today's games simply by going to lolesports.com. Click on matches in the top right corner, make sure that it's week 5, and get yourself voting. After you've voted for your favorite team, log into League of Legends and pick up your team's summoner icons.
Season 3 commemorative summer icons for all 16 LCS teams are now available, with 20% of the sale going directly to the teams. So now you'll be able to support your favorite squads on and off the Rift.
And once you're done decking out your league account with your favorite team's logo, head over to Twitter and tell us which North American LCS Pros playstyle has influenced your game the most this summer and why.
We're at LOL Esports, and be sure to hashtag LCS. We'll be reading the best responses later in today's show.
Plus, today we'll be giving away more Logitech G510S gaming keyboards to our favorite answers. So just remember to follow at LOL Esports and use that hashtag LCS to be eligible. All right, we're going to take a short break, but when we return, it's time for our first match of the day. Curse versus Counterlogic Gaming. The North American League Championship Series will be right back. Don't go anywhere.